when I graduated, I got a job with the Philadelphia 76ers right out of college.
Awesome.
Had never been to Philly.
Really?
The goal had always been for me to move to the Northeast, and I always thought that meant New York City.
Okay.
So when the Sixers came a-calling, I was like, okay, I'll go. I'll bite. And so I went up there, started my career off in sales, and loved the city.
What
Philadelphia
about
was
the Northeast?
amazing.
Like, what was the draw to the Northeast?
To be completely honest, it was a very, I guess you could say, childish thing. I always thought that I was too polite for the South.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, not polite enough for the South. I was like, I was made for this. Like, I am the person hogging people down. Like, move out of the way.
Get out of my way.
That was just me. And I mean, I'm a nice person. Don't get me wrong, but I just.
You were like, get me where the hustle and bustle is.
Yeah, and Mobile is, a retirement city. And it's like, just, it's not a small city, or it is a small city. It's not a small town.
Yeah.
But I knew that it wasn't where I wanted to be long term at all.
It's so funny. So we had this conversation earlier. Mobile, I always say mobile.
Yeah, it's Mobile.
So I've said this before on my podcast. The biggest misconception is I tell people I'm from Illinois, and they automatically assume that I'm from Chicago.
100%.
And I get offended, and I try not to, but I bet it's the same thing with the mispronunciation of your hometown.
100%. But I get it. I mean, when you're looking at it on a map or you just see it, you're like, oh, that's probably some bodunk small town. Nobody passes by. One light. People say that all the time.
Do you have something? I always ask people this when they're from places that I haven't been to. Do you have something in your hometown that you can't find anywhere else? Like a certain mom and pop restaurant or like a gas station or something specific?
I mean, Mardi Gras was made there.
Oh, okay.
People always get that misconception that
I did not
it was
know
in
that.
New Orleans. That it started in New Orleans, but it actually started in Mobile.
Fun fact.
And every time I go home, I have to have Fuseckless chicken fingers.
Yes,
that's
awesome.
That's about it. Yeah,
no, that's cool. That's a good trivia fact. I do trivia every week, and so I'm always asking people like, "Hey, what's your random fun fact?"